spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Rams about to kick it away and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rams. Will have the football first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Rams, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Guys, let's take a moment and look at Colorado State. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that's what the fans really want to see here today.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Let's see what they do on third down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Eagles offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their team.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give from that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. Tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
The Rams really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Oh, better look out. He breaks a tackle. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Ross.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Going with the ground game left. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Fires to the wideout. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Colorado State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right on the money. Turning it on. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Using his legs, it's Richard. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Caught in the backfield, it's Richard. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wide open downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Bunch formation for these receivers. He wants to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not able to break the quick one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
Listen, the running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with a sack.
Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, he'll try to throw. That's caught. It's ball. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's ball. There he goes. He smashes his way through again. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Bringing the heat. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. On the ground, it's Richard. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver.
Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's into the open down the middle. The tag. Touchdown, Colorado State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the deep. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. Now the toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted, a first half turn. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. Finds his man. It's Ball.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. 47. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And the Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. field now. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, the running back has it. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one.
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Bullock. It's complete to the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Rams come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Looking to throw for it. A short throw to the sideline, but it is long enough for a first down.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Ross. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun. Wants to pass. He's got him. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on Western Michigan is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 7.
Touchdown, Boston College. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Bullock. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now on second down. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ross.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with third and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Ross. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Under fire. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right on target this time. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Got his man. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Bullock. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll run it. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, Let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. Plucks it out of the air. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The give on the option. Nice move there. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. And the Rams send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner is stopped. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They're just making things harder now. It's first and 20. Motion from the back. Got it behind the line. It's Pritchard. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quick completion on the out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Well, that's great time.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. First down, second down, third down right here. His opportunity, gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the...
Touchdown, Eagles! They take the lead with the 6.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man quickly. Smashes through the tackle. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Here on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going to run it. Turning it on.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his tight end.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
To the air, it's Bullock. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Rams will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking for room. It's ball. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Fires one high and deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. They'll go back to the ground. Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown Rams! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards, continue to do that, and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. There he goes. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking to throw. under fire. Makes his man miss. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Pressure coming. Dances away to buy time. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
And they failed to hook up on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Golden Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Richard. Touchdown, Boston College! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And listen, if I have a playmaker running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Gets away. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from their own 25. He's got him this time. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Bullock. Gets it out fast. Breaks into the open. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Off play action on first down. Quickly complete.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Throws for the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Rams decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. On his way back from the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He's got it on the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Handoff from the shotgun. Got room to work. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to